We all saw it happen live. I will not stay silent any longer. It was rigged. The draft lottery was rigged. Gavin McKenna is joining the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's not right. Not right in the slightest. It's not right. Not right in the slightest. You're telling me the Vancouver Canucks are going to drop from 1 to 3, and then the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to receive the first overall pick? Only Leafs? I will not stand for this injustice. He should not be on the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's rigged. Not too long ago, the Detroit Red Wings were a powerhouse. Like, they were a dominant force in the NHL, holding the record for most consecutive postseason appearances. And now here we are in the year 2026, and if March didn't exist, this team might be a wildcard team. Now, break, the St. Louis Blues decided, you know what, we're just going to become the best team in the entire league, and we're going to start winning every exactly what they've done. Somehow since the Olympic break, this team is 11-2-2. They've only lost 2 games in regulation, and they've been able to pick up 24 points across their last 15 games. It makes absolutely no sense. This team is really pushing for the postseason, and there's why the guys assisting this goal, it kind of all just worked out. Yzerman by Lindstrom and Fedorov, a bunch of legends there. That couldn't have worked out any better. In NHL 97, I decided I'm going to score a goal with the St. Louis Blues, the greatest franchise of all time. So far, over the course of NHL 26, we have followed the career of the greatest forward of all time, being Darnell Richmond. Varys won't, William Nylander, none of these guys are going to be here in 25 years. It's going to be a completely different Toronto Maple Leafs team, and the goal, at least 7 Stanley Cups. Pick up 4 unanswered goals and eliminate the Minnesota Wild. Now, Minnesota, your team has been disappointing for far too long. You have too many amazing players that you should be able to build around, and you should be able to win a Stanley Cup with the team that you have. Heading into the 2025-2026 season, expectations were pretty low for the Pittsburgh Penguins. At the beginning of the season, it was tank for McKenna, and then this team started winning, and they kept on winning to the point where they actually made it into the postseason. However, they collapsed against the Philadelphia Flyers in the first round. Serious though, this is NHL 97, and they have a commentator, like an actual commentator they show. We're in NHL 23 and we don't have this. Now, Connor McDavid, these past couple years have been incredibly difficult on you. You've lost back-to-back Stanley Cup finals to the Florida Panthers. Connor Garland, his no movement kicks in next season. Kiefer Sherwood still needs an extension, but I have a feeling he's on the way out pretty soon. I think they're going to have to trade him because they're going to have to rebuild this team somehow.